Hello students, I hope you're doing well this evening. We're going to go ahead and solve a practice problem. So in your interactive notebook, you just took notes over tax, tip, commission, and discount. We're going to write on the page beside it. I think the title of your notes yesterday was Everyday Percents. And we're going to write on the page right beside that. I want you to copy down this word problem, and then we're going to get started. So pause and copy, and then we're going to solve it together. Here's my word problem. It says it will cost $360 for each student in the orchestra to travel to the Chicago Symphony Hall. The school has agreed to pay 75% of the cost of this trip. The parents have planned a fundraiser to get the remaining amount. If there are 50 students, how much do the parents need to raise? Okay, let's back up for a second and see what's going on here. We got some kids going on a trip. Okay, every single kid, it's going to cost them $360. The school's going to pay part of it, and the parents have to raise the rest of it. That's what this is saying here, yes? Does this problem give me a percent? Yes, it does. This 75% here, let's figure out what it's talking about. It says the school has agreed to pay 75%. So every $100, the school will pay 75. That's what percent means. If the trip was $100, the school would pay 75 of it. Okay? So I do have a percent. Do I have the total amount of money? Well, I see that it's going to cost $360 for each student. And I see that I have 50 students, but nowhere do I see the total amount of money. I actually have to use the pieces in the problem and figure that out. Well, that's not difficult. I have $360 for every single kid, and I have 50 kids. That's multiplication. We need to multiply 360 times 50 to figure out how many students are going on this trip. I get $18,000. 50 students are going, and it's going to cost us $18,000 to send all these kids on a trip. So I know that it's going to cost $18,000. That's my total. That's my total cost. And I know that the school's going to pay 75% of it. And then what is my question asking me? The question says, how much do the parents need to raise? The school pays 75%. How much do the parents pay? Well, percent is out of the total 100%. So parents are going to be paying 25%. What that means is for every $100, the parent pays 25. That seems like enough information to go ahead and build a proportion. So I'm comparing the parents' pay, and I'm comparing that with the total cost. This right here tells me that if the total cost was $100, the parents would pay 25. That's what 25% means. But the total cost is not $100. The total cost is $18,000. And remember, we figured out the total cost by using pieces from within the word problem. So the total cost is $18,000. How much are the parents going to pay? Well, I can look here and see that 100 times something is going to give me 18,000 because it's ending in all these zeros. It's 100 times 180. So if I multiply 25 by the same value, 25 by $180, it'll tell me how much money the parents have to raise. $180 times 25 I get $4,500. I'm going to look at this and see if that makes sense. 25, 100, 4,500, 18,000. Yes, 4,500 is a big number. That's a lot of money for parents to raise. However, The total is $18,000. So this number does make sense. The parents have to raise $4,500. Thank you for doing your homework tonight. I hope that this example problem has helped you to kind of think about percents in a different way, and we'll see you in class tomorrow.